Welcome back to Rule the Waves as we finish off designing this Italian battleship. Which has a lot of guns on it. We'll see if my armor layout is terrible or not. I don't think it'll be too bad. So we need this. We'll start the superstructure just behind this turret. Drag it down back this way. Pull it out here a little bit. Pull it this way. Pull it to about there. Poof. Now we have a superstructure. It's pretty easy to draw the superstructure onto these things. Now you just select the line you want to draw. Click. Click. There we go. And line 3. Basically be kind of like that. There. Perfect. And then we need smokestacks for the engines and boilers. I am not sure what these numbers down here mean. I do believe they are important. I just don't know how they are important. They're supposed to be oval. Done wrong. But there we go. 4 smokestacks. And I'm going to add a little bit to the superstructure at the rear here. You really only end up drawing on like half the ship at a time. No, that was terrible. Give me the drawing. Come on. There we go. Oh, I did that wrong again. I want that to be straight. There we go. There we go. So this would be a very heavily armed and BB after basically post-dreadnought ship. This is a true battleship. I haven't designed a true battleship this early in the game ever until now. It is only 1905. I think we've beaten the true dreadnought to service. And it's not really the best one because our guns are kind of -1 quality. But it looks nice. I'm not going to complain about it looking nice. Save. All okay. Boof. Yes. Can I get away with building 2 of them? No. This is an expensive ship. Generate random name. Cost 5 million to get going. Once this cruiser's done, and once all these submarines are done, I might be able to build a second one of these things. And we'll be the first people, I think, to have a battleship in service. An actual battleship. No, Germany might beat us to it. But ours will be bigger than theirs. And Great Britain might beat us to it, too. But we'll beat France. And that's important, seeing as both Great Britain and France hate us. If I can pull off 2 of these things, like maybe the shipyards go, oh, we're short on orders. We'll build another one for a 10% discount. And I can do that, because that'll be $8 million savings. And there's an advantage, because I could have built it in a foreign yard. Notably, it would have only been Russia's yard, because they're the only ones that would be willing to let me do that. But if I have to refit it, I can only refit it in their yards. At least with this one being home built, I can refit it in my own yards. Submarines commissioned. Thank you. Still spending money up the wazoo. This is going to take a long time. Yeah, give me extra money then. Ooh, I have the blueprints for this. Yeah, my belt's thicker. My deck is thicker. My turrets, I think their turrets are thicker. Uh-oh. If this thing gets a turret hit, it could explode. That could suck. They have 8-inch turrets. What are my turrets at? What are their... 6-inch turrets. Yeah, that could have been heavier. Oops. Oh well. What is done is done. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Still a very fearsome secondary armament, so... Oh, and Austria doesn't hate us anyway, so... Yeah, sure. I didn't have the money to spend, but I spent it anyway. Max dock size is increased. You know what? I can't do that. But that might trigger war. Did not trigger war, thank God. Because the other option would have reduced my we're at war. Next turn we're going to be at war. The other option would have reduced my navy budget, which would have completely screwed me. You know what? Bugger it. Let's go to war. We're at war with England. Oh, now I get main battery wing turrets. Okay. How about no? I'm not engaging 5 Bs with 2. We can wait until the new BB is finished. So, we have these light cruisers. What we'll do is we'll send them out to raid. No, they can't raid. Brilliant. So we'll grab our minesweepers. We need 7 patrol boats, and this should give me 8. That did give me 8. So our patrols are set up. What does the map look like? What do they have? More than I do. Commissioned. We now have 3 light cruisers, but they're cramped quarters, so they can't raid. Darn. Why do they want battleship engagements? I'm not engaging your battleships. I might do an enemy coastal raid. And so now we can see what combat looks like. Now, graphics, as with the rest of the game, in battle are also very simple. This is it. Pretty much. This button here gives you this little window here telling you what way the ships are facing. This tells you the range of the guns. This tells you the range of the torpedoes. This tells you the course, I believe. Yep. And this tells you the endurance circle, which is way the frick out to the coast of the United States. A decent endurance circle. Not really. That does not really come into play. So we're at war with the United Kingdom, which sucks. And they got a lot more than we do. Our goal is pretty much just to cause damage and survive. So yeah, this plays like 1 minute. Then you can do this to run at 5 minutes. You can do this to run for X number of hours. There are interrupts, so if, like when I spot the enemy fleet, it'll pause the game. And this will run it continuously, as if it was an RTS. You can pause at any time, roughly says it has to finish that minute of simulation before it will pause. You've got different game speeds. You've got very slow to ultra fast. This will speed it up and slow it down. This will give you the log of everything that's happened. This will give you that atlas again. And from here, well, we did the log already. And this will tell you when nightfall comes. Dusk will be in 5 hours and 5 minutes. So if we're particularly heavily screwed, we're screwed because nightfall's too far away. you get the order of battle, the log again, any reports, and any objectives. We don't have any objectives, so just look at the order of battle. Zooms in, zoom out. Middle mouse wheel also does the same thing. And zooms out times 5, over and over and over again. Is there a corresponding zoom in button? Zoom to view all ships. And then this will lock the view to the division so you can follow your division around. Save, and save game. No, save and quit if you want to save and quit. So if we get interrupted in the middle of the battle, gotta go, we can just save in the middle of the battle. You're not obligated to finish the battle immediately upon start. Your preferences, which you can't really change. Crap, I'm on captain's mode. I want to be... Actually, captain's mode might be fine. You get different map colors for like water, land, rain, and fog. And ship deck colors, you can change these. So you can change what kind of ship decks you want for colors, and so on. Pause on hits, land line of sight calculation, and so forth. So let's carry on. And hope that they don't actually see anything. Because right now, my fleet is kind of just a fleet in being. I don't want battle. I don't want a pitched battle. By God, I don't want a pitched battle. It's just like, I kind of only want to exist. Change the course of these guys around. And we'll go faster. So we may not really see a battle right now. I'm hoping for like a situation where we catch some sort of raider. Oh look, there's a minesweeper patrolling, as minesweepers are supposed to be doing. This might be very quiet. It's nightfall. Yeah, we're not going to run into him at nightfall. If we do, we're screwed because there's no way to run away. Unknown ship sighted. That's them. Max speed. This here picks your course. So you can either control-click to pick the course, which just puts it into play mode, or you can use this button, and it doesn't put it into play mode. You have two armored cruisers and a light cruiser. I'm activating you. Oh crap, I do have manual control over their torpedoes. Granted, they shouldn't do much anyway. You go to max speed, and you move to there. What ships are these? These are the 400 tonners. They're screwed. Okay, there's a lot of these guys here. So we got 2 unidentified ships, which are almost certainly British. Almost certainly to be British. And they're kind of doing their thing. That is an armored cruiser, and that's going to be a little destroyer that is next to it. And you can see where the turrets are facing. You either zoom in all the way like this, or you just use that thing there to help you determine what angle you want to turn your ships at. They're moving away, so I don't really want them to turn broadside yet. Ooh, I want them to turn now, because I think that's a destroyer coming at them. You will go through and hopefully make him panic. And you're going to go this way too. What's your torpedo armament like? Blah. Now, these early battles have, like, no one hits anything. Ever. And those are probably destroyers making torpedo runs, so everybody dodge! Yep, they're destroyers, alright. Everybody dodge! I'm perfectly happy just killing destroyers. So we got 1 armored cruiser and 2 destroyers of the enemy versus 2 armored cruisers, 3 destroyers, and a light cruiser that will never be involved because he's too far to the rear and is not fast enough. So you're going to turn this way. You're going to turn that way. Nope. Has anyone hit anyone else yet? No. Still no. Turn. Turn. And we'll resume this battle next time. Hopefully we'll finish this battle next time. Battles can drag on, as they can be very, very large. And I recently had one battle where I was... what was it? It was like the Japanese versus Russia or Germany. No, it was Russia. They brought 5 Bs. 5 pre-dreadnought battleships. And I had 1 battleship. Yeah. Dreadnoughts, pre-dreadnoughts versus an actual battleship is not a fair fight. You will win. It was kind of hilarious. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll finish this battle next episode.